Team forfeits after girls basketball player allegedly hurt in play with male who identifies as female. Rob, if you can please find this video. I mean, it's just
every story gets crazier and crazier.
This is a real story.
I know.
We're not talking about a ghetto story here. So here we go. A girls' high school basketball team forfeited a game after 3 players were injured, allegedly due to play involving a 6-foot male player who identifies as female, prompting concerns about fairness and safety. According to Coach Kevin Ortins, the decision to end the game was made as his team's roster was depleted just days before playoff match. The player in question, reportedly with facial hair, faced severe backlash, including death threats, resulting in the cancellation of a subsequent game against Lynn Tech. Rob, if you can pull up this clip. Watch this here, folks. Watch this here. Go ahead.
Jesus.
That guy right
dude,
there.
look at that dude. What a lazy asshole. Sorry. Look at it. Like, it's a dude.
And he's trying to be like, hey, let me help you up.
Bro, like, dude, if I was her father.
Dude playing the dude.
By the way, if I was her
That's the
father,
guy right there.
I would whoop that dude's ass. If that was my freaking daughter, and that's assault.
That's the guy who's they blur his face.
The guy with the
Play the last
ponytail.
5 seconds of again.
It's a
Look
white
how
boy.
tall he is.
What do you
compared
mean?
to
He has
everybody
facial
else.
hair. It's a guy.
It just further proves, as long as you have a man bun, you can identify as anything.
Yeah, Adam, but look, guys, look how tall he is. Like, what would you say, Adam? Look at the girls. The girls are probably, what, 5'5", 5'4"? Look how tall. Dude, he's a head and shoulder above these guys. Like, what the hell are we even talking about, bro? It's a man playing with women. That goes up to the leadership. Like, what are you guys nuts? Tom, if that was your daughter, what are you doing? I'm being dead serious. If you walked on and you saw that happen.
By the way, parents weren't sitting on the sideline on this one, fearful. They were in the principal's office. They were with the athletic director later, and they were in full flip-out mode, which is exactly where I would have been. You know, I wouldn't have been, you know where I wouldn't have been? I wouldn't have been after the player on the court. I would have gone to the athletic director of that school, and I would have been in his grill, saying, "What the flip are you doing here? You're kowtowing to this trans thing that this kid can identify as a woman, and you're putting other students at risk." I'd be going after the athletic director of the other school that was letting it happen. And look at this. Even the other athletic director was a little nervous about it. Hey, we don't want to make a comment. We're just going to forfeit and move on, because they don't want it. But guess what? It's heating up, and all you need is videos like this, videos of the 9 months ago, the volleyball spike that knocked a girl out. All you need is this to see that there is a truth here. And the truth here is that we're living in bizarro world. It's a complete farce. And fortunately, slowly but surely, people are coming to their senses. It just can't happen soon.
Tom, you're a bigger man than me, because if that was my daughter, I would have ran on that court and kicked that girl right in her nuts. That's what I would have done, Tom.
Kick that girl right
in her nuts with her ponytail. Are you nuts?
Yeah, we could show videos after. I've said this before, and I'll say it again. It's all fun and games until it's a one-on-one combat sport. You saw, like, boxing made some adjustments of, like, what the rules are for a biological man who transitions to be able to fight in USA boxing these days. There's some qualifications there, but it's going to get really ugly when you're talking UFC, boxing, wrestling. Here's the state right there. Policy states that minors under the age of 18 must compete as their birth, gender, and weight classes. This is what, Rob?
It's from January of
okay, but this is not USA. Oh, USA Boxing updates rulebook. Okay, that's what it is. So there's rules in place like this. But, you know, speaking of basketball here.
As of January of 24, Adam, to give that credit, that rule was revised January 24 to the credit of USA Boxing, who said, wait a minute, we got to get it right.
Yeah, and, you know, look, this has arguably been one of the biggest weeks in female basketball history. Not that I'm a huge NBA fan, and, you know, we subsidize the WNBA, speaking on behalf of NBA fans right now. But the WNBA has had a great week. Caitlin Clark, who plays for Iowa, just became the leading scorer of all time, female scorer, Iowa. Pull her up. She's incredible. I mean, this girl is the next female Steph Curry. Speaking of female Steph Curry, during the All-Star game last week, Steph Curry competed against the greatest shooter in the WNBA, Sabrina Ionescu, who almost beat Steph Curry. She's incredible. But meanwhile, the women play with the women, the men play with the men. Meanwhile, you got Jerk Nowitzki out here with a ponytail and a beard pretending to be a fucking woman. Like the fathers, the mothers, the people have to step up and say, "This enough's enough."
He got death threats later.
Rob, check your Slack. By the way, but Pat, did you guys see Brittany Griner, who, listen to me, I'm convinced might be a dude, walked on a basketball court. Listen to the voice of, this is Brittany Griner. Did you see it, Pat? Look, Tom, put the volume up, please. And
Yeah, she's been working out.
Listen to her voice, please.
Would have blew the roof off this thing. But,
Adam,
that's not her voice.
That's her. Go back. This is Brittany Griner.
I wish we had this when I was here. Boy, we would have blew the roof off this thing.
Oh my God,
that
that's a
national championship up there at Denver. That's what's standing out to me, 40-0 right now.
That's a dude.
That can't be her real.
That's
voice.
her real voice.
Show me any other interview with her voice.
I'm dead.
I believe you.
Adam, remember when she was on the airplane in Russia when they gave us her back? She was on the plane. They're like, so how do you feel about coming back to America? Brittany Griner goes, I'm just happy to go home and just be with my people.
Yeah.
Like, who are you?
I'm happy to see my wife.
Yeah, where's the Brittany?
Do you have any other interviews with her voice?
Yeah, any interview. Let's hear. Okay, is that Brittany? That's not Brittany. Oh no, Adam, do her on the airplane.
I believe you. Right?
It's insane. It's insane.
So if you like this clip and you want to watch another one, click right here. And if you want to watch the entire podcast, click right here.